welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back at Goodwill and it is the day after Christmas, so I was just itching to come out and see how busy it was. It looks kind of busy. I'm gonna try to film in there. Hopefully I won't have as many pushy people as the other day so that I can get a lot of good footage for you. But let's go in and see what we can find. So I apologize in advance that I filmed this in portrait mode. I really forgot to turn my phone the other way, so I apologize for that. That Santa was made in China. And then this one, made in China as well. I remember this guy. This was in my last video. He's still here. And I figured out that he's actually a wine bottle holder. So, kind of cool. This I thought might be Yankee Candle crackle glass candle holder. I don't think it was, but I could have been wrong. It could have been Yankee Candle. I went back and forth with this. This is like a vintage brass basket made in Italy. And it was pretty neat looking. The handle was kind of loose. I looked it up on eBay and I saw one or two similar ones for about $20 and I just decided to leave it. It was cool though. And this was a Bicentennial glass plate by Avon. I really liked these glass candle holders. They were heavy. And I meant to grab them, but then I got distracted by those plates behind them because I recognized the pattern. It's the vintage blue onion pattern, but these were done by a company in Czechoslovakia, and they called them Bohemia pattern. But it's the blue onion pattern. A lot of companies copied that pattern, and it's very popular. And they're really pretty plates, so I definitely wanted them. So. And then this was a blue glass goblet with George Washington on it, but it was an Avon piece, and I guess there's a set where one is George Washington and one is Martha Washington. And I wasn't sure what this is. It was like a metal flower. I'm thinking a candle holder, but it didn't feel well made. Then I spotted this. This is probably something I could have sold. It's a Laura Ashley wine accessory kit, and I looked it up later and it was selling for $20 to $25. Now these dolls back there are from the 90s by J. Bell, and they are marked on the backs of their necks. And I looked them up and they sell for $20 to $30, but these two were a grandfather and a grandson that supposedly had fishing poles at one point, and they didn't have the fishing poles, so I just left those. Now, these were really pretty German plates. I think the pattern is Royal Duchess, and very pretty. There were just so many of them, so I didn't feel like messing with those. Then I saw this big glass vase on the top shelf, and it was interesting looking. It didn't feel like the best quality. I'm not really sure what it was or who made it, but it was kind of cool. This was a little birthstone glass angel, vintage. Another little vintage item, a cute little candle holder. Okay, this next item is a vintage anchor hawking water pitcher in a tartan plaid pattern, and I put this in the cart, but when I looked it up, they were selling all over the place, from anywhere from $12 to $20, so I put it back. I thought this was pretty, but it kind of looked newer. It didn't look like vintage glass. This was a cute little beaded vintage clutch purse, I believe. These are cute little dishes, these apples. There were like 5 or 6 of them. And this is like a silver plate divided dish. I couldn't make out any maker's marks on the bottom, but it did say patent number on it. And I really thought of getting it, but I didn't. This was plastic. It looks like glass, but it was not. This was a really neat handmade tray with some, I guess, decoupage you would call it on it. It said like the secret garden and wildflowers. It was pretty, but kind of big, and I just felt like leaving it. I thought this was glass, but it was plastic. This was such a cool looking box, but it was really lightweight and didn't feel that well made, so I just left that. I really liked the look of this plate, and it was hand painted, I believe, so I did take that. And then, yes, I did see this Ware dish in the cornflower blue. It's an older stamp in the, I think, 1970s. Sadly, no lid, but I decided to take that. These were some Pier 1 plates. They were pretty. These bowls I didn't know at the time. They say BF, made in Portugal. They're Bobby Flay, and they were kind of scratched up, but they do sell for about $10 each. Then I saw this vintage Mother Goose cassette player. I used to have this, and I was so wrapped up in remembering my childhood that I didn't even think of buying her, but she actually would sell for a lot if she worked. Kind of wish I had bought her. Okay, so that was pretty successful. I think I got a lot of good footage, and I bought a couple things, so that was a lot of fun. Spent a total of $17.91. So I'm going to show you real quick what I got. This butter dish, I don't know if I actually filmed this. I got this right at the end. It's earthenware. It says the California Craftsman. And I can't read the rest under the sticker. Let's see. It is Franciscan earthenware. It says California Craftsman on the back. Just a really pretty butter dish. It's like a yellow, kind of Aztec southwestern style. So I got that for $3.99. Butter dishes tend to do well. So grab this dish because it's so pretty. The lemons. And it's by Fiasco Incorporated, 2002. And I paid $1.99. I just think it's something really pretty that someone will like a lot. I like it. Okay, up next I got 6 of these salad plates. Grab one out. They are made in Czechoslovakia. This is very similar to the blue onion pattern that is so popular, and I think these will do well, but they're really nice plates in great condition. 6 of them, they were 99 cents each. So I grabbed this because I know this pattern is something people really like, and I'm gonna hope that they do well. Next thing, I found another Corningware, and this time it was cornflower blue. And I know there's a lot of controversy with these, like whether they're really worth what they say. Even the cashier was like, you know, these are worth money. You're getting a great deal. I paid $4 for it. And that's the stamp. I don't know which stamp this is, probably from the 80s or maybe 90s. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I grabbed it, and I don't think it's worth that much, but I think I can still make some money on it. So I got that. And then the last thing I got, I wasn't sure if I should until I realized that red stickers are half price. So I only paid $2, and it is a recycled glass pillar candle holder in this really pretty tan, goldish brown. I think it's really pretty. It's very heavy, and it's made in Spain. It does have a barcode under the Goodwill sticker, so my guess is it's not vintage or anything, but it's so pretty. And recycled glass is kind of a thing. It's very pretty. I wish there were two. I wasn't gonna buy it because there was only one, but then when I realized the red stickers were half off and it was only $2, I thought, I'm getting it. So we'll see how it does. It's really nice. So that is everything I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.